I'm out looking for the second time today. I've been looking all around in here where I found that black pentagonal. I got a whole pocket full of flint, but I'm just finding, well, I'll show you here. I got a broken bird point in here. It's all beat up. I didn't even film it. Let me get it out here real quick. Right here, that's like the tip. And it's just, the base is gone. It's real jewel grade material, but it's blown up. But I got a triangle in this screen and a piece of rubbed hematite. And there's another flake. I didn't see nothing else. But right here, it's got a little damage, but it's the triangular, like a Madison. And then right here, I get this piece of rubbed hematite. You can see the facet there. You can even see the lines on it. It's a pretty nice little one. But that's all I've got so far. It's pretty miserable. I think I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm tired. Later. Little flake here, but I got an end. Up here, this is turning into a common occurrence. Another little turtle. Look at him. Here, I'll let him get right here in Clearwater so you can see him underwater. There he went. Later. Alright, folks. I've had a couple rough days digging, so I've been finding stuff, believe me, but I tried a new place on a hunch from some tips from some people. And man, folks, I got a point. I got a point, and I'm reaching way up under this stuff. This is a tree root ball, and all the stuff that slid down this bank and it was caught up in them tree roots is laying right here, and I found it all. But there's poison ivy everywhere. I haven't got a picture of this yet, but it's a nice one. It looks like a hoop well. It's right here. Oh, that's a nice point. I think it's Flint Ridge. It is. It's Flint Ridge. It's just steamed up. It's a hoop well made of Flint Ridge. Alright, folks. I think it's going to be a little translucent, but the sun's not out. Man, this is nice. Look at that inclusion on the base. It's ground. Might not be a hoop well. It's looking hoop welly, so some of them are ground. That's a nice little point. Man, back on the board. Alright. I haven't even looked through the rest of this. I'll look through it and I'll get back if I find anything else. Man, I'm on the board and I've only been here 20 minutes, if that. I'll put up pictures of this since I don't have my phone here. It's up in my kayak. I'll get it and get some close-ups of it for you. But that's a nice point, nice material. Not a type I find a lot of. Cool. Later. See, you can see all this foliage. Right here's a place I've cleared out over time. See the straight cut bank coming right down, laying in shallow water. That's what I'm sifting, finding all this stuff. Later. Alright, I just got a self. It's a little greenstone right here. Right there you can see the bit. It looks like it's been used as a hammerstone, but it's a self. Let me get it. Polished bit right there, you can see the bit. Another find. Got a nice point now this. It's a shame that's not whole, but still cool. Later. Well, I'm still right in this general area where I found that last point. I'm digging right here on the back side of this log. Check this out. And that last point, I don't know what to think of it after I find this. This looks like a stemmed Adena point or something, but I picked this up already, and it's a Stringtown lance. It's a late paleo point. Right here. It's got the spur on the base. You can see it right there, the little spur, and it's just polished like a big sandy, all of it, clear up in the notches. It's, I don't know if you can see the spur right there. This is an old point. Let me here, hold on. Let me reach in my pocket here and get this other one. I just found this other point a few minutes ago. Look how similar these are. This other one has a little bit more tapered base. But you know, you bring a barb out on this, you know, the resharpening here, but you bring a barb out on that and look at that notch. It's almost like a lost lake. You know, you imagine that. This point's been sharpened down. You expand this notch out and look at what that, if that had that. I'll have to find more stuff here to, this might not be a string town, but it surely looks like it. It's just a small one. I'll show you in a book. It's got the spur and the grinding and the chipping, and that makes me wonder about this. I'll have to do a lot more looking here to make a definitive opinion from me on what these really are, but believe me, I'll be working it. And I saw more. See, there's good flint here. That's like Flint Ridge looking stuff. There's all this little cracked up fire rock, and there's artifacts. I got a Celt 2 points. And, you know, these ain't bad. I'm happy already. Later. Alright, I got another little point. See all this blown up fire rock? I saw a flake or two. Where'd they go? Right there's a little tiny one. There was another couple slivers, but I don't see them. But I got, yeah, right there's one. See it? There's a lot of stuff here for all I got in the screen. I got a point. It's not that great. It's a little Burton. It's right there. Let me get it here. Couple dollar point. Little Burton side notched. Archaic period. I think it's like middle archaic. But anyway, later.